All right, day 5. Here we go. Newspaper terms. Starting off on a bad one. Let's see. Edu. Clothing. Clothing. Dome allies. Dome alliances. May you ally. Beka, price of rice. Price of rice. Koyaku, contracts. Koyaku, public vows. Koyaku, public vows. No. Toso suru, to flee the scene of a crime, to escape capture. Toso suru, to flee the scene of a crime, to escape capture. Toso suru, to flee the scene of a crime or to escape capture. Gendo, raw materials. Raw materials. Teiketsu, completing contracts, agreements, pacts. Teiketsu, legal business, finalizing or concluding contracts or agreements. Teiketsu, legal business, finalizing or concluding contracts or agreements. Teiketsu, legal business, finalizing or concluding contracts or agreements. Wahei, peace treaties, agreements. Wahei, peace treaties, agreements. Wahei, peace treaties, agreements. Shorui, documents requiring a signature. Shorui, documents with a signature or hanko. Shorui, documents with a signature or hanko. Go-kei, total amount, sum. Go-kei, total amount. Go-kei, total amount. Go-kei, total amount. 宗教 religions. 宗教 religions. 宗教 religions. 設備 equipment. 設備 equipment. 設備 equipment. 指揮 command leadership. 指揮 command leadership. 指揮 command leadership. 指揮 command leadership. 収賄 bribery. 収賄 bribery. 収賄 bribery. 収賄 bribery. Kaketsu, approval, passage of a bill. Kaketsu, approval, passage of a bill. Proposal or resolution. Kaketsu, approval, passage of a bill. Hoan no kaiketsu. No, hoan no kaketsu. Kaketsu sareru. Kaiketsuan. Approved proposal resolution. Seishin, mind, spirit. Seishin, mind, spirit. Seishin, mind, spirit. Hosoku, startup, inauguration, launch. Hosoku, startup, inauguration, launch. Hosoku, startup, inauguration, launch. Shutsujo suru, to participate in events, usually in front of an audience. Shutsujo suru, to participate, appear in competitions, events, performances, usually in front of an audience. Shutsujo suru, to participate, appear in competitions, events, performances. Kiji, news articles. Kiji, newspaper articles. Kiji, newspaper articles. Kiji, newspaper articles. Shiko, to implement, to enforce laws. Shiko suru, to enforce, to implement. Shiko suru, to enforce, to implement. Shiko suru, to enforce, to implement. Doyu, dome, doyo, similar, identical, similar. To doyo, identical, similar. To doyo, identical, similar. To doyo, identical, similar. Seito, political parties. Seito, political parties. Seito, political parties. Jonin, permanent positions. Jonin, permanent positions. Jonin, permanent positions. Kessei, formation, establishment. Kessei, formation or establishment of a group or organization. 結成 formation or establishment of a group or organization. 採用する to adopt, to take on in the context of hiring and jobs. 採用 adoption, recruitment, acceptance. 採用 adoption, recruitment, acceptance. Used in the context of job applications and hiring. 資料 data documents, scientific, business. 資源 resources, 資源 resources, 資源 resources. 資料資源 resources. 指摘する to identify, point out. 指摘する to identify, point out. 指摘する to identify, point out. 見解 opinions, points of views, official. 見解 business, points of view, opinions based on careful consideration or analysis. 見解 points of view, opinions. 見解 points of view, opinions. 合同する to merge companies. 合同する to merge, combine companies. 合同する to merge, combine companies. Joint venture or formal merger between companies, relatively large scale and long term. 合同する源氏当時源氏public prosecutors. 源氏 public prosecutors. 源氏 public prosecutors. 模様 patterns, designs. 模様 designs, patterns. 模様 designs, patterns. 模様 designs, patterns. 縞模様の striped. 性格 政治 politics. 政権 the ruling government or administration in a company. 政権 ruling government or administration in a country. 政権 the ruling government or administration in a country. 対象 targeted by action, discount, study. 対象 focused, aimed at, targeted by action, discount, study. 対象 focused, aimed at, targeted by. 対象 focused, aimed at, targeted by. 対象 focused, aimed at, targeted by. 更迭する to formal, to rotate, replace, change employees. 更迭する to formal, to rotate, replace, change employees. 更迭する formal, to rotate, replace, change employees. Used in business, government, politics to describe a change of personnel or leadership. 侵害 legal violation or infringement. 侵害 legal violation or infringement. 侵害 legal violation or infringement. 技術 technology, skills. 技術 technology, skills. 技術 technology, skills. 職場 workplaces. 職場 workplaces. 職場 workplaces. 職場 workplaces. 前時前期 first term. 前期 first term. 前期 first term. 前期 first term. 前期試験 first term exams. 前期最後 No, what's this? 前期最後元気終了 end of first term. 保守 protection, preservation, conservatism. 保守 protection, preservation, conservatism. 保守 protection, preservation, conservatism. 提出 to submit, to turn in homework. 提出する to turn in homework. 提出する to turn in homework. 漁業 fishing industry? No. 職業 occupations. 職業 occupations. 職業 occupations. 同盟 alliances. 同盟 alliances. 同盟 alliances. 衣類 clothing. 衣類 clothing. 衣類 clothing. 闘争する 逃走する to flee the scene of a crime, to escape. 逃走する to flee the scene of a crime, to escape capture. 逃走する to flee the scene of a crime, to escape capture. 資源 raw materials, 資源 resources, 資源 resources, 資源 resources. 同様 identical, the same as. 同様 identical, similar. 同様 identical, similar. 同様 identical, similar. 政権 the ruling government or regime in a country. 政権 the ruling government or administration in a country. 政権 the ruling government or administration in a country. 源氏 public prosecutors. 源氏 public prosecutors. 源氏 public prosecutors. 更迭する formal to rotate, replace, change employees. 更迭する formal to rotate, replace, change employees. Used in business, government, and politics to describe a change in personnel or leadership. 更迭する formal to rotate, replace, change employees. 政権交代資源 resources, 資源 resources, 資源 resources, 資源 resources. 職業 occupations, 職業 occupations, 職業 occupations, 職業 occupations. All right, not too bad. 10 minutes. Check the next one. 122 cards. Here we go. 新年 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 beliefs 新年 beliefs 新年 beliefs 新年 beliefs 新年と主義 beliefs and principles 新年と主義新年と主義 beliefs and principles 記念記念する to memorialize, to honor. 残念 too bad. 横断判断判断する to decide. 判断する to decide. 判断する to decide. 判断する to decide. 裕福な rich. 裕福な rich. 裕福な rich. 達する to reach a level, place. 達する to reach a level, a place. 達する to reach a level, a place. 定員に達しました。友達。子供たち。same. 立ち、た。賃貸。賃貸。賃貸 leasing rental. 賃貸 leasing rental. 賃貸 leasing rental. 賃貸住宅サービス。賃金。驚く to be shocked, surprised. 驚く to be surprised. 驚く to be surprised. 価値がある to be worth it. 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 見る価値がある。暑い hot climate. 暑い hot weather, hot climate. 暑い hot weather, hot climate. 暑い hot weather, hot climate. 割る rate, ratio, relatively. To break. 割る what was I thinking of? 割る to break, divide, break, split. 割る to divide, break, split. 割る to divide, break, split. 割合 ratio. Relatively. Aha. Let's add that one to related words. 割合 割合 課題 tasks, challenges. 課題 tasks or challenges. 課題 tasks, challenges. 課題 tasks. Just make that tasks. Challenges. There we go. Tasks, challenges that need to be addressed. 課題解決 problem solving. 課題提出 assignment submission. 課題意識 awareness of challenges. 課題設定 task setting. 発電所 power plants 発電所 power plants 発電所 power plants 原子力 nuclear power 話し合う to discuss 話し合う to discuss 話し合う to discuss 普通体 regular style 普通体 regular direct style 普通体 regular direct style 普通体 regular direct style 喧嘩する to fight argue 喧嘩する to fight verbal or physical 喧嘩する to fight verbal or physical 喧嘩する to fight verbal or physical 公判定 judicial courts 公判定 judicial courts 公判定 judicial courts 法律 law 法律 laws 法律 laws 法律 laws 腹が立つ to get angry to take offense 腹が立つ to get angry to take offense 腹が立つ to get angry to take offense 腹が立ったのでつい投げてしまった投げてしまったお腹腹痛 stomach ache 心理義理 obligations, duties, moral, societal harmony, in-laws, giri, duties, obligations, moral, societal harmony, in-laws, giri, duties, obligations, moral, societal harmony, in-laws, kagiru, 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 transitive, intransitive, to limit is limited, kagiru, transitive, intransitive, to limit is limited, kagiru, to limit is limited, Yogan lava, yogan lava, yogan lava. Danlaku paragraphs, danlaku paragraphs, danlaku paragraphs. Sho seikaku ni accurately, correctly. Seikaku ni accurately, correctly. Seikaku ni accurately, correctly. Mei nieces, mei nieces, mei nieces. Otto, otto, oops, otto, oops, otto, oops, otto, oops. 面接 interviews 面接 interviews 面接 interviews 面接 interviews 家庭 homes families 家庭 homes families 家庭 homes families 家庭料理 home cooking共有する to share 共有する to share 共有する to share ファイルを共有する情報を共有する to share information 結果 results 結果 results 結果 results 浜辺沼 swamps 沼 swamps wetlands 沼 swamps wetlands 沼 swamps wetlands 評価する to observe observe carefully 評価する to evaluate assess 評価する to evaluate assess 評価する to evaluate to assess 距離 distance range 距離 distance range 距離 distance range manga, 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 manga. Kuyashi, bitter, frustrated about a loss. Kuyashi, frustration, regret, bitterness over failure. Kuyashi, frustration, regret, bitterness over failure. Kuyashi, frustration, regret, bitterness over failure. Kozan, high mountains, Kozan, high mountains, Kozan, high mountains. Ashita, asu, tomorrow, Ashita, asu, tomorrow, Ashita, asu, tomorrow. Hanaya, flower shops, Hanaya, flower shops, Hanaya, flower shops. Kokuo, kings, Kokuo, kings, Kokuo, kings. Hyoki, hyoki, written expressions, hyoki, written expressions, hyoki, written expressions. Teika, teika する intransitive. 低下する intransitive lowers, falls 低下する intransitive declines, falls 低下する intransitive declines, falls 低下する intransitive declines, falls 安心する to be relieved, 安心する to be relieved, 安心する to be relieved 認める to admit, 認める to recognize, to admit, to acknowledge 認める to recognize, to admit, to acknowledge 認める to recognize, to admit, to acknowledge 話し合う to share the responsibility, to do together, to collaborate 出し合う to share the cost or effort among, to do collaboratively 出し合う to share the cost or effort among, to do collaboratively 意見を出し合う idea を出し合う to brainstorm or come up with ideas together、昼昼食 lunch 昼食 lunch 燃える burnable combustible 燃える combustible 燃える combustible 燃える combustible 過ぎる intransitive time passes goes by 過ぎる intransitive goes by passes 過ぎる goes by passes、過ぎ after 過ぎ after 過ぎ after 山の方 mountainside base of the mountain 山の方 mountainside towards the mountains 山の方 mountainside towards the mountains 山の方 mountainside towards the mountains 実験 exams 実験 experiments 実験 experiments 実験 experiments 実験 experiments 離婚 divorce 離婚 divorce 離婚 divorce 投票 voting 投票 voting 投票 voting 工事行事 events 行事 events 粘土 clay 離れる、is parted, moves away, is separated 離れる intransitive separates parts with, moves away 離れる intransitive separates parts with, moves away 離れる intransitive separates parts with, moves away 与える to pass down 与える to pass down food to pigeons, ideas to lesser people 与える to pass down food to pigeons, ideas to lesser people 与える to pass down 修士 no 修士 master's degree 修士 master's degree 修士 master's degree 予想する guesses 予想する to predict 予想する to predict 予想する to predict let's add guesses to this one 推測 there you go 推測予想する推測だんだん gradually だんだん gradually だんだん more and more gradually だんだん more and more gradually だんだん more and more gradually 夜食 midnight meals 夜食 midnight meals 夜食 midnight meals キラキラ sparkling キラキラ sparkling キラキラ sparkling 水がキラキラしている彼女の面は彼女の面顔はキラキラ目彼女の目はキラキラしていた Okay.筆者 author of a work 筆者 the author of a work 筆者 the author of a work かける to make a phone call to hang to wear necklaces earrings bracelets to start or begin to bet or wager to multiply かける making a phone call hanging or suspending wearing or putting on earrings watch necklace starting or initiating betting or wagering multiplication メガネをかける to put on glasses 時計をかける to wear a watch 電話をかける to make a phone call to hang a picture on the wall 壁に絵をかける to hang a picture on the wall やめる to quit. 諦める to give up. 諦める to give up. 諦める to give up. 沸かす to heat to boiling. 沸かす to heat to boiling. 沸かす to heat to boiling. 授業 classes lessons. 授業 classes lessons. 授業 classes lessons. 消す to turn off to erase. 消す to turn off to erase. 消す to turn off to erase. 消える is turned off, is erased. 割る to break, divide, split. 割る to divide, break, split. 割る to divide, break, split. 割る to divide, break, split. 肘 elbows, 肘 elbows, 肘 elbows. 少数 minority, 少数 few minority, 少数 few minority, 少数 few minority. そういう人たちは少数です。Let's check one thing. Okay. All right. 10K 的に typically. 10K 的に typically. 10K 的に typically. 期待する to expect. Serious planning for things. 期待する to expect positive high hopes for things. 期待する to expect positive high hopes for things. 中止 cancellations, suspensions. 中止 interruptions, cancellations. 中止 interruptions, cancellations. 中止 interruptions, cancellations. 抱える to carry, to convey, to have, to hold, to carry, convey. 抱える to hold or carry, to have or possess. 抱える to hold or carry, to have or possess. 抱える to hold or carry, to have or possess. 事情を抱える、怒りを抱える to harbor anger. 悲しみを抱える to hold on to sadness. Done, steps, done, steps, done, steps, done, steps. 義理 emotion, obligations or duties, in-laws. 義理 duties, obligations, moral society, harmony, societal harmony, in-laws. 義理 duties, obligations, moral societal harmony, in-laws. 怒る in transitive, wakes up. Something occurs between two things with free will. 怒る in transitive, occurs spontaneously. 怒る in transitive, occurs spontaneously. 怒る in transitive, occurs spontaneously. 障壁 barriers, obstacles. 障壁 barriers, obstacles. 障壁 barriers, obstacles. 古本 news books, ancient books. 古本 news books, ancient books. 古本 news books, ancient books. 搭乗 boarding, 搭乗 boarding, 搭乗 boarding. 新年 New Year, 新年 New Year, 新年 New Year, 新年 New Year's. 交代せよ move back, strong command. 交代せよ move back, strong command. 交代せよ move back, strong command. 割合 rate, ratio, relatively. 割合 relatively, rate, ratio. 割合 relatively, rate, ratio. 割合 relatively, rate, ratio. 種目 events within a sporting competition. 種目 events within a sporting competition. 種目 events within a sporting competition. 競技種目 competitive event. 競技種目 competitive events. 個人種目 individual events. 評価する to evaluate, to assess. 評価する to evaluate, to assess. 評価する to evaluate, to assess. 評価する to evaluate, to assess.